Alright, Shalom Aleichem. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach His word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to title this lesson, Vital Information, which this truth is vital. This is of the utmost importance, man. Why? Because it is concerning life and death. This information that the Lord have given us, is pretty much is going to be the bridge to our salvation, man. Matter of fact, let's start out with this in the book of 2 Peter, because at the end of the day, judgment is about to come down on the planet Earth. Globally, man, heavily, man, and there's nothing we can do to get around that judgment or wait it out or somehow by any carnal means to overcome any situation. No, man. It's going to be about the mercies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and it started by the way of this word right here, and trusting and believing in the doctrine. That's why this information is very key. It's vital, man, because it's concerning life and death. This is 2 Peter 1 and verse 19. It says, we have also a more sure word of prophecy. See, we sure about the things that was foretold to come. We sure about that it's going to happen in this lifetime. That these things are now in the future. And surety is a characteristic of wisdom. We sure about these things to come, and that's why you see the diligence of the men of the Lord, starting with the apostles, elders, on down the Great Millstone, man. Because we sure about these things. It says, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed. See, so it will behoove you to hearken unto this warning, man. It will be well for you to take heed unto this message. Why? Because all hell is about to break loose, man. And there's nothing you can do carnally to get out the situation, man. Only thing we can do is to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Believe the report. Believe the message, the doctrine, this information. It says, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place. See why? Because now we shed light on the things to come. Now we're watching for the thief. We watching for martial law to be declared. We watching for the money to crash. For this famine to fully blossom. We anticipating these things. So you won't be suddenly caught, man. Suddenly taken, because you in that dark place, which is ultimately prophecy, things that's ahead of you. We shed light on it, so we can all anticipate the things to come. We can brace for impact now. Like I said, it's not like we can get around it. Somehow you can get around the judgments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Now we can brace for it. We can get prepared mentally and spiritually for the things to come. So it said, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn, and the day star arise in your hearts. See? So it said you would do well if you take heed unto this message, man. This vital information, which is concerning prophecy, the things that are foretold to come, which we are very well much in that lifetime now, man. We in that appointed time where pretty much everything is about to be summed up, man. And all hell is about to break loose, man. It's not like things are going to get better. It's going to get worse, man. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. This is the book of Ezekiel 7. Ezekiel 7 and in verse 5, it said, thus said the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. See? Only evil, man. And that's the message that we pushing forward. Don't put your stock into this place. Don't get more acclimated here in America, because only evils is coming. You know, it says, behold, it is come. So meaning what now? It's getting more and more clear that evils are here, man. It's getting more and more clear that the state of America is getting worse. The state of these people is getting worse, man. We at the end of this thing. It says, an end is come. See, the end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. And what it said, watch for thee, because guess what? It's appointed days where things are going to happen. It's an appointed day where martial law is going to be declared. It's an appointed day where, the money is going to crash. Those things are in the darkness. That's in the near future ahead. But since this word, which is the light, it's shedding light on these things now. So now we're able to prepare mentally and spiritually for the things to come. We're bracing for the impact. So like I said, it's nothing carnal that we can do to get out the situation. We got to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that's why this information is so vital, because this is what's going to keep us in that day to come, man. Let's get that in the book of Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. See? So in that time, when you're going to need something to lean upon, you're going to need a form of stability. It's going to be by the way of this wisdom and knowledge, man. It's not going to be by no other means. At the end of the day, it's going to be a precept that's going to keep you. Not a gun, not rice and beans, not water, not a bunker. It's going to be the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This truth, man. This is what's going to be the stability of our times, man. It says, and strength of salvation. See, so this is the bridge to salvation, man. This is what's going to preserve us to the point, to preserve us to see that day, man. By the way of this information, man. So what about the ones who don't got this? They're going to fall apart, man. You can have all the guns in the world. You can have all the beasts, the beans and rice and bread and the non-perishables, all you got. But if your mind, if you was taken by the things that you have seen, it tells you that the man's heart fell in there for fear, for looking after those things just coming upon the planet Earth. So you fall apart in the mind, your gun don't matter. Your beans don't matter. Your bunker don't matter. Because your mind have been taken away. And that's why it's by the way of this word. It's so vital, it's so precious, man. And it's gonna be made more and more manifest how precious this word is the closer we get to that day, man. So it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. See, so these are the real riches. This knowledge, man, this understanding. This is what's going to keep you in that day, man. And that's why I said this is why this information is so vital, it's so important, man. Because without this, man, even now, why things still so-called, you still got society going on, you can't see yourself without this truth. So how much more when all hell break loose, when there's no form of comfort? Those other staves and stays are going to be taken away by the stay of bread, the staff of water, and anything else these people lean upon is going to be taken away. Only thing that's going to stand that day is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why this is so key. This is the book of Proverbs 1, and I started. This is the book of Proverbs 1, and I start at verse 32. It says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them. Turning away of the message, man. They took this message lightly. It tells you they loathed the law of the Lord. They despised it. They took it lightly. They didn't perceive that this will profit them. It tells that in the Hebrews, the 4th chapter, that the gospel preached unto us as well as unto them But the gospel preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith, man. So faith is a key ingredient to this thing as well, man. Because you're going to have to believe in that precept that the Lord, he was going to do that he was going to feed you till the servant's going to eat, that he's going to deliver you from these certain situations. You're going to have to, it's going to get to the point, it ain't just we're going to be reading it. It's going to get to the point we're going to have to apply and believe those scriptures, man. Which we, of course we're applying it and believing that. But it's going to get to a point when you ain't got no choice but to do that. In the times to come, it's going to be made more and more manifest. But the ones who turned away, this them not hearkening to this information is ultimately going to kill them. Oh, matter of fact, let's get that in the book of Proverbs 22. Proverbs 22 and verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. See? And it wasn't by our own merits that we foresaw the evil. It was the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua that opened our eyes to see the evils to come. Oh, that's why we just read in Ezekiel 7. Behold, it is come. So the Lord gave us the eyes to see these things. We actually seen the famine being brewed up, the race wars, the civil wars, world war, the mark of the beast is gaining steam. We see these things coming, man. We foresee the evil. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. See? So you passing on, you taking it lightly, or you don't think it's going to affect you, you're going to get punished. Meaning what? It's going to be reality. Reality going to set in when them truths kick in the door, man. Reality going to set in when you swipe your card and it don't go through. When them devils send you to a chipping station, when you get thrown into a concentration camp, that's when reality gonna set in. That's how you that's the punishment. You didn't acknowledge the things that's going on planet Earth, but now it's in your face now. Now you a part of it. So this is Proverbs 1 and 32 again. It says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them. See, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. See, so as you can see, the reasoning behind them being destroyed and pretty much put to death is because they were simple and fools, man. They were simple fools. So meaning what? They lacked the information needed to survive, man, which is this truth. It says, but whoso hearkeneth unto me, see, unto Yahweh, unto the teachings, because you just can't have the Bible, and that's it. No, it's an instruction manual that comes with the scriptures. It's a certain doctrine that comes with the scriptures, man, which is the teachings of Yahweh. So whoso hearken unto me, whoso hearken unto this word, the doctrine, it says, but whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. And that's why the scripture says the Lord's going to deliver us out of 6 troubles. But as you can see, you got to hearken unto it. You got to believe and trust in the information, man, in this word. So matter of fact, I'm going to end off on this in the book of Ezekiel 33. Because, pretty much at the end of the day, this word, this truth, pretty much, this is, you believing it or not, is a matter of life and death, man. It's not like, this word is set out there to convince you. No, it was just meant to throw out there, be thrown out there. Just like a fire alarm. The fire alarm is just out there. It ain't set up to convince a certain somebody. It's just thrown out there. But whoso hearken unto it, they shall be preserved. But who don't, they gonna die in the house. Just simple, plain and put, man. So this is Ezekiel 33, and I started, I'll get to the point, verse 4. It says, I started, 4. It said, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, see, so the trumpet has been blown by the way of these teachings, man. This word going forth. The trumpet is being blown. So it said, so you don't take warning, meaning you taking it lightly, Because that what you got now. You got taking his word light, you know, by the way of scoffing, saying that we got dresses on, or a nigga might say not my Jeebus, man. Or who made that book. They ain't considering the things that's happening, man. They ain't considering. So they're not. It says so they're not going to take warning. So it said, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. And that's the only thing we tell everybody to come against this. It's not like we just salty that you don't believe or anything. No, that's just gonna be the case. Just like Noah. Noah couldn't tell you anything else if you didn't believe, but was you gonna die? It wasn't like somehow, some way the flood wasn't happening on the other side of the world, or you can go to the highest mountain to escape that judgment. No, the scriptures outlined that the mountains, the waters exceeded the mountains, man. So you had to be on that ark to, to be preserved, man. Other than that, you was gonna die. So if you don't hearken to this message, it's the same thing today. If you don't hearken to this message, you gonna die, man. Especially if you're here in the land of America, if you don't believe in this word, you're gonna die, man. It says he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. See, so you heard this message, this vital information, but you didn't take heed to it. It says his blood shall be upon him. So that's your fault. You killed yourself. Because that alarm went off. When you hear a fire alarm, that means get out. That means a fire. So you can't get mad at yourself when you start choking by the way of the smoke and you burnt, man. That's going to be on you because you didn't take sound of the trumpet. It says, but he that take a warning shall deliver his soul. And that's vital information, because this truth ultimately is going to actually lead to us being delivered. So yeah, Akim, I just hope it will edify. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh.